What's up, danglers? So, I just got some more Lawless Lures recoil baits, aka the booby traps. But I got some different sizes and some different colors. So I want to go over what I got, why I got it, etc., and do a little bit of comparison in sizes here. So we're going to start off with the smallest. I'm going to work our way up here. So this is their 3 1/4 inch model in the Merthiolate, sure, color, and it's kind of like a bright reddish color, right? Reddish, pinkish, orangish kind of deal. They come 9 in a pack, and yeah, that is purty. So I went with these guys, a little more finessey, for smallmouth. So red, pink, even orange, I've had a lot of success with when it comes to smallmouth. And of course, they give you the T-hooks here. Let's see, a little tear spot. We'll just slap one of these together, and then we're going to throw it right on my finesse rod. So just to kind of go over it again with you guys, you're going to take the eyelet, and you got this little gill slit here. And you're going to take that eyelet, and you're going to plunge it right through the center of that little gill slit, and it's going to come right out of the nose of the bait. So that little T you see right there is going to sit nicely right in that slit there. So perfect. That's all set. Let's get the finesse rod, tie this on. Whoop. All right. So this is definitely going to be just for my smallmouth dangle. Unfortunately, again, correct myself. Fortunately, we've gotten a lot of rain. We've needed that rain pretty bad. But I mostly do my smallmouth fishing in rivers. So right now, I'm not going to be able to do too much. We kind of got the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory Chocolate River going on right now. And I mostly fish the Pollenskill. I do want to start fishing the Delaware. I'm waiting for a buddy of mine to send me some locations. So hopefully once I get those, I can broaden my horizons with the smallmouth dangle. Let's get this bad boy on here. Give it a licky lick. Boom. And I don't have my scissors. Okay, well, I'll cut that tag end off. There we go. There's that nice little recoil action for you. So I really think that's going to be a smallie killer for sure. And then I even had another thought. I should have brought one with me. But I've been thinking about ways to maybe add a little weight to these. And I don't know if you've seen me use it in the past. If you've been following my channel, you definitely have. I use what's called a free rig. So you're basically using a drop shot weight, but with a solid ring. It's not crimped, so that weight can slide up and down the line pretty nicely. And I was using that with my bellows gills by G-Crack. So I'm thinking I might try a free rig style rig with these guys. So that's the small guys. Like I said, these are in the Merthiolate, we'll go with that color. Super nice. And they come with 3 of those T-hooks. And I've already talked about these, but I kind of just wanted to scale up as we go. So the first ones that I've introduced onto my channel, they were the next size up from these guys, and they are the 4 1/4 inch. So these are 3 1/4, and these are the 4 1/4. So I should cut that. So these guys are actually an inch bigger than those. So these are probably going to be my normal guys that I use on a regular. But of course, going back to the old bigger the bait, bigger the fish thing, I had to go with their largest model, which I will actually be throwing tomorrow, and that is the 5 1/4 inch. And this is in the watermelon color. Look at that bad boy. Purty. So we're going to do the same thing we did with the little guys. Rig this bad boy up. This time we get 2 T-hooks, but these things are monstrous. I don't think I will have any trouble with hook set ratio whatsoever. Let's see if I can get this bad boy out. Wah. Boom. That beast. That's sick. Alright, so let's get this rigged up. Same thing with the other guy. Do that little gill slit right through the center and out the nose. Let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. Now, one thing I have not mentioned yet is how weedless these things actually are. Now, looking at it, you probably wouldn't think that it's going to be super weedless, especially with this one, with this monster hook we got going on here. But one thing I realized, so when this thing is recoiling, when you pull this, when you do a steady retrieve with these, it basically almost has an action like a chatterbait or a vibrating jig. So when you're pulling it in, this tail will kind of wobble back and forth, but what will happen is that tail will come up and it basically blocks the hook. So doing that steady retrieve, if you're going through some weeds, just give it a little tug, a little speed up, a little more hitch in your giddy up with your retrieve, and that'll actually block the weeds from that hook. So they are actually rather weedless, which I do like quite a bit. See if I can get this a little more centered here. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to get this bad boy rigged up. And then I will be throwing this tomorrow. And hopefully I'll have a successful dangle. Get some more content out for you guys. I think tomorrow's theme is actually going to be just bigger the bait, bigger the fish. I'll be trying out my new, one moment, swim baits that I talked about in my last video. And then, of course, this bad boy right here. Just like that. Bada bing, bada boom. Again, it's going to have such a nice action. I really like these bigger ones. Perfect. So like I was saying, when you're pulling that through the water, that tail is going to come up and it's going to block that hook for you. So it's kind of awkward. It's going to really block those weeds from getting snagged on the hooks. Perfect. Super stoked to try that bad boy out. Now don't forget, guys, if you go on lawlesslures.com/sonsofthedangle, you will get 15% off your order. You can just type that into your browser, or if you follow me on Instagram, I do have the link in my bio. So definitely go check them out, guys, and hopefully I'll have a nice, successful dangle tomorrow, and maybe I'll catch some big ones. All right, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, drop some comments, hit that like button, and I, along with my Lawless Lures, will catch you later.